It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Penn State's offense will take the field first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. And you think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. It's Moffitt. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They booted away on 4th down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Orange offense will get its first chance now. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw him in so many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing. Tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turn. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The sure hands, it's Williams. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. With the catch, it's Davis. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll run for it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? This offense has it with really good field position. On the run, it's Moffitt. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Moffitt. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Ole Miss showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case again today.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Syracuse right back at it.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Brings it in down the left side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Get the sack, getting the fumble.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Rides to back and leaves it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled their last time out. And they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Syracuse, 0.
On the move from inside is 5.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Off play action.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Orange will have to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. Makes the grab close to the logo. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. The snap sets up the throw. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Penn State! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Turner. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets it fly. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Sends it back in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Malcolm. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. Hauls it in at the 25. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This is just what they wanted, a quick start, a 17-0 lead, and now they have the ball back. Turning it on! He's at the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but let's remember, this program has just one bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie. They're up by 7 over Iowa. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. High the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the ground with the back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Syracuse will be forced to punt. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Syracuse will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. Nice move to keep running. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
He's looking to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Penn State!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and puts one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Syracuse, 0.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun to give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Third down conversions, always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Safe completion on the screen. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Took a shot as he threw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Still looking on the move. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes a connection. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Going to the running game. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Syracuse, 0.
Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll keep it himself. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Orange will have to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. RPO complete to open the drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Poole. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air on 1st down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? This time he's got his man. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. the back moving. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Moves around to clear up the vision. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Syracuse right back at it. Third down play from the gun. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his big tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the air on second and short. What a job to lay out and make the catch. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Punts it out of the air. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Coming out with it, it's Williams. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. The throw toward the right sideline falls to the ground. Syracuse lines up on third and short. They'll run the sneak for it. No need to get cute there, especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward, and they do, and get the first down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a nice job finding the crease, right? Which side of the center am I going to go? I got to get low to the ground, and I'm going to have my buddies behind me. They're trying to give me a little extra shove to go get that first.
Back to pass on second down. On target to the left. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. There he goes. Picks up the first down, still moving. The 40. Inside the 30. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Penn State. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Oklahoma State. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that...
Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And a lot of ball handling goes on in the option, but after you pull it, you got to make sure you take care of it.
Because you're going to be in the teeth of the defense, right, Reese? I mean, if you pull that football, you're still in the center of the field where all those big D linemen and linebackers are living, so you've got to be extra careful with your ball security.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, Dave. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fakes the grab. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Syracuse, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Dumps it to the back. Quickly complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. The give to the back. Slithers into space. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free and 4th down is coming up. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The give to the tailback. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna sling it on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle, it's Turner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking for a physical attack through the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Off the play fake. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you. As you saw it on that sack there.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Syracuse will send out the punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Looking for room, it's locked. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Got 3 on 1st down, it's 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run it. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. They go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Complete on the comeback. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. They think there's room to run to the right here. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. And the Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The give on the inside. Gets it past the marker. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football.
He'll take a shot. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Getting set for the point after. Splits those uprights right in half. So a drive there of 85 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go into the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.